Featherweight division, number 1 ranked Bruce Carrington. Kid that you've known for quite some time now, since he was a little boy, who was fighting out of your foundation's gym, our foundation gym, the Dr. Atlas Cops and Kids Foundation. And another one that didn't take long, only 3 rounds, was able to knock out Enrique Vivas. This was a WBC title eliminator. Bruce Carrington with the win is now the number 1 ranked mandatory to fight for the title in his next bout versus Stephen Fulton. What'd you think of his performance? What do you think of his prospects moving forward for a potential championship fight?
Yeah, again, a well-chosen opponent again. I know somebody said he'd never been stopped before, but who had he fought that he would be stopped before? I don't know. I mean, you got to add that to it too. But look, at the end of the day, he looked good. He looked sensational. I mean, he got that knockout reel. He got that. He had the moments that tell you, hey, this guy's got ability. I want to keep watching him. But he had a guy who was game, a guy who was trying, a guy who was coming. Vivas was very game, very aggressive, recklessly aggressive, very squared up. I noticed things like that right away. His feet were so square. My God, when a guy's square like that, you can't miss the guy. It's like hitting a box. You ever try to hit a box? A box has got, it's a box. You know what I mean? It's a box. There's a lot of surf. Boom, here. It's a box. It's not a triangle. It's a box. So you got a guy who's coming in square like that. You're going to hit him. He hit Carrington. Carrington's going to have to improve in that area and take that serious, even though it didn't affect him. But he got hit a couple right hands. He closed the gap. He was able to get close enough to Carrington and touch Carrington. If I'm the trainer, I'm saying, hey, we're correcting that. Forget about the win. I know we got the win. Let's stop. We know that already. What did we do wrong? What do we got to do better? If this guy could touch you, someone else could touch you. I don't want to hear, I let him. No. No. Or maybe I was just feeling him out. Whatever. If the guy could get that close and touch you, someone else could get that close and touch you. You gotta take that very seriously. You gotta correct that. It didn't affect Carrington. He handled it fine. Fighters handle that. That's part of being a fighter, part of being a prospect, part of what Carrington is. He's a real prospect. But that is something that they have to be aware of. I'm sure they will be. They should be. But he did what he had to do. And he did it with class. He did it with style. He did it with talent. He did it 2 different ways. When Vivas was on the outside coming in, and again, very predictable, very obliging, just coming straight in, but very game. And throwing a lot of punches early on, trying to catch Carrington. And like I said, he did catch him in some spots when he got in close. But Carrington showed the ability to sharpshoot him on the outside when there was space. When there was a little space and Vivas was coming in, he sharpshoot him with nice combination, nice uppercut, really nice, clean, laser-type punches when there was a little space. I loved it. And then what I loved when there was no space on the inside, he caught him again with little short shots in between his punches. So he was able to catch him with space on the outside, show that ability, show that dimension, and then inside punch with him with sharper, quicker, shorter punches inside of Vivas and hurt him that way. The thing that I didn't understand was he gave him a terrible beating in the second round, bud. I mean, the guy was walking around like I was with vertigo. You know what I mean? He was walking around in circles in the ring. I mean, the referee looked like he was going to stop it. I thought he should have stopped it, but it was very close to stopping. Very game guy, Vivas. But I thought maybe the corner might stop it. I mean, he took really a lot of shots. And then he don't stop it. And then the second round, he takes a few shots. Now, the damage was done already. Don't get me wrong. He was already hurt, and the ref did the right thing. But now he takes a few shots, ref steps right in and stops it. I think, come on, stop it. Stop it in the second round. Don't wait until he gets to the third when he's taking that kind of punishment, and it's doing that kind of, having that kind of effect on him because he was still dazed in the third round. He was still dazed. He didn't get hit as many in the third round. He didn't need to. And he stopped it right away. Anyway, he stopped it. That's the main thing. He didn't get hurt. Carrington looked good.